Hello and welcome to Musings by Amit. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching Musings with Software Engineer. Madhusudan, hi Madhusudan. Hello sir. DevOps versus full stack. Similarity and differences. Which career path is best to get a job as a fresher? Thank you, sir. So DevOps is all about infrastructure management. Okay, DevOps became popular. DevOps is also called as development operations. Okay, development operations means uh, the infrastructure which is required for the entire software development life cycle so that you can build an application. Okay, so if you start working, you will notice that maybe you don't have the code on your laptop or your desktop. The code is in the server. Code is you are using virtual machines to do certain things. Okay, or your entire application is on the cloud. Okay, and that cloud is being managed, and that particular management, for that management you use DevOps. DevOps is the theory. Within DevOps there are a lot of tools and technologies which are involved, which is the entire ecosystem to manage this infrastructure. For example, just think about this. You have Netflix, right? So Netflix, there are millions of people watching videos on Netflix, which means Netflix has to have an always on service. Correct? The Netflix servers cannot go down. Okay, somebody has to manage these servers, and DevOps gives these tools and technologies to manage these servers. A lot of work nowadays is happening in automation, so these servers are managed automatically using various tools and technology, but engineers who work on these are called DevOps engineers. Okay, within DevOps there are so many parts that you may just do one small tiny part of DevOps and still be a DevOps engineer. Okay, whereas full stack developer is everything about developing an application, developing a web application. Okay, so if you develop a complete when you say full stack developer, means you need to understand how to build the front end. Okay, if you're building a web application, means you need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, you need to know jQuery. Correct, you need to know backend programming. So you need to be able to write business logic and everything. Okay, or server side coding. Okay, for which you may use Express.js, JavaScript, or you can use Node JavaScript. If you're using Python, then you can use Python in combination with Django framework. Correct. If you're using Java programming, then Java has hundreds of different frameworks which are available, in which Spring Hibernate is one framework for web development. So there are different frameworks. So when you say full stack developer, a full stack developer knows all the technologies for developing an application in one stack. It is called one stack. Okay, so if you are in Java, then you will need to know within Java development the how to develop a front end, how to develop a back end, and how to work with the database. That is a full stack developer. Okay, I cannot tell you which is the best career path. The best career path is according to your passion and your interest. Don't go by which is the best career path. Your career will depend on your passion. If you choose a career path that you don't like I say, oh, DevOps is very good, go and do DevOps, and you don't understand the head or tail of DevOps, you're not comfortable, you're not, but you're just doing this because Amit Patel on some unknown YouTube channel has said that DevOps is best, then you will not be successful. So don't go by that. Go by your interest. If you don't know which path is good, find out about DevOps. Okay, take 30 days to understand few things within DevOps. Talk to some DevOps engineer and see what kind of work they are doing, how they are doing the work, and what is the philosophy behind DevOps. Spend the same time, 30 days, on full stack development. Talk to engineers, find out what they are doing, how they are building applications, what is the work actually that they are doing. Based on that, make your decision which area to go. And you can always change. If you're in the IT industry, you can go from full stack to DevOps. Okay, let's say you know Java programming really well. DevOps uses a lot of Java based tools to manage the infrastructure. So if you know Java programming, you can easily master those tools. There is nothing, no problem with that. Okay. So decide the career path on your own, but both are really interesting fields. And salaries for both these fields, full stack developer or DevOps engineers, are good. They are above average salaries for these if you already have some kind of a certification in this, because they will not look at your degree certificate. In degree, they cannot guarantee that you have studied this subject the way the industry wants. See, Narayan Murthy once said that 80% of software engineers are not job ready. Okay. And the same thing, Ginny Rometty of IBM, she was the CEO of IBM till last year. Now the CEO of IBM is Mr. Arvind. Okay. He just became the CEO of IBM, but Ginny Rometty was the CEO of IBM. And she said the same thing, that 80% of engineers coming out of India are not as per, are not job ready. Okay. HDFC Bank, Mr. Deepak Parekh. Okay. HDFC Bank chairman, Mr. Deepak Parekh, he said the same thing. Why are these people feeling that way? Because once an engineer joins the IT company, the company has to train the engineer to really become job ready. But let's say you become a software engineer and you do some course from outside, and you do a course which helps you to build a project. So now when you join a job, you are already job ready. You are already a good engineer who knows how to build an application, who knows how to write a code, who knows all these different things. Okay. So become that, become a job ready engineer more than all these other things. Okay, so I hope that that answers your question on DevOps versus full stack development. And there are no similarities, only differences, because DevOps is all about infrastructure management, and full stack development is a way to build applications, web application or any application, but full stack. The front end, the user interface design, the back end, the business logic and other thing, and the database. So all the layers of the software. Okay. And I have a video on full stack development. I don't yet have a video on DevOps, but I have a video on full stack development. So you can check that video. In that, I go over details. That's a 20-minute video, but you can see a lot of detail in that video. Everyone, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the update. Share my video as much as possible, because I'm targeting 100,000 subscribers on my channel. So thank you very much. See you in the next live on Thursday at 9:05 p.m.